Hello everybody, welcome into all my knights, dames, and dames out there. We are starting a new game series with Dragon Age, as you can clearly tell from the screen and the title of today's stream. The only announcements that I have for today is that we are still trying to get funds for my doctor's appointments, as well as any bills if anyone wants to be generous. But also we have a new thing that you can see right there in the bottom left corner, that there is now a community challenge going on. If we are able to fully fund both an Elgato capture card, be it the HD60X or the HD60 Pro, and a new Xbox Elite controller, be it the Series 2 or the Core, before we get to Assassin's Creed Mirage, then I will play Assassin's Creed Mirage on Master Assassin difficulty with full synchronization, which means permanent death. If I die, that save file gets completely wiped. So, if you want to see me stress the fuck out trying to play that game all the way through with those challenges in place, do consider sending in money or going over to my Throne page and throwing money towards those items. For my Throne page, it is there in chat, as well as my... almost put the wrong thing, as well as my donations. If you don't want to donate through the Streamlabs tip page, you can also donate through Venmo and Cashapp using the same name as my stream tag. It's the same on both of them as well. I have a message. Alright, so with no further announcements for the day, let us... Oh, I apologize. I almost lied to everyone. There's one more announcement. I did just have a job interview this morning. It seemed to go really well. I am not sure exactly what hours and days it will have me working if I get the job. So there may be a chance that streaming becomes a rare thing. But that all depends on if I get hired in the first place. I will make sure to let everybody know in the Discord whenever I know. So, now without any further announcements, let's get to this game. Contacting the Dragon Age servers. I remember my younger brother telling me that sometimes it just says no. Temporarily unavailable. Okay then. Good thing it is not needed. Alright, new game. And so is... Okay, I thought I was about to start talking. And so is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Canticle of Threnodies 8:13.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
Not annihilation.
Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten.
Well, how dare they forget us?
We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Alright, so I guess this is going to be an absolutely bloody mess of a game. What was the rating for this game again? Because it sure as shit wasn't E for everyone. Alright. Human, elves, or dwarves? Oh yeah, Kerr was telling me that dwarves can't be mages. That's funny. We'll be cliche. We'll go human. Is there an option to block that out, Zola? Because I do not want to get banned from Twitch. God damn it. And see, this is why I need a new capture card. Hey. Hey.
Greetings.
There we go. Why am I not surprised that there's character creation in this game? I should have known. Now I kind of wish that I'd done all this off stream earlier. Hi Nemo, enjoy your alert. Oh my god, that looks very green. Oh, excuse me. Tattoos. Okay, but see, like, I don't want to risk getting banned from Twitch, you know? Because getting banned from Twitch would royally suck. Especially since I'm finally starting to build a community of people that actually like me. That seems a little excessively complex, but okay then. Absolute mess of a bedhead. Oh no, when I play games with romance options, I on stream I tend not to romance due to the absolute sheer excessiveness of what you got to go through. When I stream, I like to stream for the story, not for the plot. By the way, Kerr, it would have been nice if you informed me how much creation there was to the very start of this.
No, it is gone! Greetings. Greetings.
Charmed.
Greetings. Ugh, my spell. You're in my way.
Charmed. It didn't work.
Greetings. I cannot cast it! Greetings.
Well, that didn't work. Greetings.
I've lost concentration. Greetings.
Yeah, that's about what I would go for. Oh, yay! Stats! Okay then, strength measures a character's physical prowess and directly affects the damage a character deals in physical combat. It also contributes to the accuracy of melee attacks. High strength is essential for warriors, in particular if they wish to wield two-handed weapons, and is nearly as critical for rogues. That's the first time I've ever heard a game say that strength was critical for rogues. Dexterity is a measure of agility, reflexes, and balance. Higher dexterity improves a character's chances to hit, makes the character more likely to dodge incoming blows, and contributes to the damage dealt by piercing weapons like daggers or arrows. Archery and dual weapon fighting styles demand high dexterity to master, making this attribute a favorite for rogues. Willpower represents a character's determination and mental fortitude. With high willpower, mages can cast more spells thanks to a deeper mana pool. For warriors and rogues, willpower grants more stamina for combat techniques and special attacks. Magic is the measure of a character's natural affinity for the arcane. This attribute is crucial for mages since it directly increases the character's spell power score, which determines the potency of all spells. The magic attribute also determines how effective potions, poultices, and salves are for all classes. Cunning determines how well a character learns and reasons. Most skills, such as herbalism or combat tactics, require a quick mind to master, and an observant eye can more easily find weaknesses in enemy armor. Rogues benefit most from this statistic, as many of their class abilities and special attacks rely on subtlety or reading the target, not raw strength. Constitution represents health and resilience. Higher constitution directly increases the amount of damage a character can take before falling on the battlefield. Alright, we all know, or at least I hope people know, that I love dual wield, so. Alright, I'm taking your word for it, Kerr. You've played this a lot more than I have, so. Let's do that. Oh, Jesus. This really is D&D. Alright. What is that, coercion? The character is influential enough to convince others to change their views. Strength contributes to a more intimidating character, whereas cunning contributes to a more persuasive character. Stealing. The character is quick enough to pilfer small items from others, whether friendly or hostile, so long as they are not too alert. The character has learned to construct basic traps and lures out of common components. The character can detect the presence of nearby creatures below the character's own level. This skill also grants a small bonus to nature resistance. Character can make simple potions, poultices, and salves from common herbs. The character has survived the difficult learning process of making simple poisons and grenades. Ooh, interesting. The characters completed basic combat training. Warriors and rogues gain access to first-tier weapon talents. Mages can take more damage from an attack before it interrupts their spellcasting. But the option that we have, the character has seen more battles than even a seasoned soldier and gains a small bonus to attack. Warriors and rogues gain access to third-tier weapon talents. Mages take more damage from an attack before it interrupts their spellcasting. Okay. The character can formulate strategies quickly in battle and consistently gains a combat tactics slot. Sure. There's more. Jesus Christ. Curry, you really should have warned me that there was all this stuff that I would have to go through at the start. I would have made the character and whatnot a couple days ago. Alright, you did that on purpose, didn't you? You bastard. Through training and hard work, the warrior has gained greater health and reduced the fatigue penalty for wearing armor. The warrior tries to make each attack count, sacrificing attack speed for a bonus to attack, as well as an increased chance to score critical hits for as long as this mode is active. Absolutely not, Kerr. I can always just show people what I've built through the level up. They don't need to watch me take 10 hours to create a character. The character has become more proficient fighting with two weapons and now deals closer to normal damage bonus with the offhand weapon. When in this mode, the character strikes with both weapons simultaneously. Attacks cause more damage, but the character cannot inflict regular critical hits or backstabs. The character sweeps both weapons in a broad forward arc, striking nearby enemies with one or both weapons and inflicting significantly more damage than normal. Okay, that one I can understand. Obviously we need to grab that. I'm not even gonna mess with the two-handed. I almost never do two-handed, but let's look at everything else. Experience fighting in tight quarters has taught the archer to fire without interruption, even when being attacked. A shot to the target's legs disables the foe, pinning the target in place unless it passes a physical resistance check, slowing movement speed otherwise. Speed wins out over power while this mode is active, as the archer fires more rapidly but without any chance of inflicting regular critical hits. Master Archer increases the rate of fire, further skill. Still. Alright, weapon and shield. Let's just read the one that we have access to. The character follows up an attack with 2 hits from the shield, dealing normal damage with each attack. If the target fails a physical resistance check, it is stunned. Shield Mastery doubles the character's strength bonus for each strike. While this mode is active, the character drops into a defensive stance that favors the shield, gaining a bonus to defense and an increased chance to shrug off missile attacks, but taking the penalty to attack. With shield balance, the attack penalty is reduced. With shield expertise, the defense bonus increases. With shield mastery, the defense bonus increases further. In practice, fighting with the shield improves the character's guard. Enemies can no longer flank the character on the shield carrying side. Interesting. But I'm not running shield, so we'll grab this. For most players, your party is immune to friendly fire. For players new to the role-playing games, your party is immune to friendly fire. For RPG veterans ready for a challenge, friendly fire between members of the party inflicts half damage. For those who know no fear, friendly fire inflicts full damage. Ooh, that sounds like chaos.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No, no. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought all legions, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. How? You remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear.
What in the hell happened to the music? The music just stopped.
My son Thomas asked after you. Perhaps I should bring him with me next time.
See what I contend with, Hal? There is no telling my fierce girl anything these days. Make her bless her heart.
No doubt because you've trained her as a warrior. How unique.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Yeah, why can't I go into battle?
I'm
That's
certain
rude.
you'd more than prove yourself, but I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war. She'd kill me if I let you go.
I'd
She's
kill you
already
if you don't
twisted
let me
into
go.
knots about Fergus and me going.
I can convince her. I literally just said this. If you don't send me, I'll kill you.
I doubt that. You know your mother, and she made it clear there is no debate. This is no needless task. I ask you to take a great responsibility. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please,
I don't want to
show
meet
Duncan.
anyone.
It is an
Oh,
honor
hey,
to
it's
be
this
a
guy.
guest within your hall, Tyrn Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
Oh, they are not no longer important. They're always important. Just being asked. Is there a reason I should care?
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
Perhaps that would get me into battle.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Kurt, can you inform me if this asshole acts the same if you play a male character?
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
The dad. This asshole. The man in yellow.
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt, spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Alrighty then. I guess I follow the little white arrow on the map.
Oh, my lady, we were just,
Um,
Well, The treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Cairn stationed us here. I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury.
Well, that makes it more worrisome.
Yes, my lady. Thank you, my lady.
Little shit. Alright, there we go. Map. Okay, so up, left, down, right.
There you are. Your mother told me the Cairn had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt. Yes, I saw the Arl arrive. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Oh my Jesus, the dog. The dog. Ha!
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off. That would be wise, before Nan tears down the walls. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we? Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Mischief in the larder. Alrighty then.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Hey, no.
What? That monster is in my larder, slobbering all over the bacon, and you're insulting me?
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
I already don't like her, saying that I should put down my dog. The heckin' rude. He's a beefy boy. Is there something in the flour?
Look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
The little butt wiggles.
It does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Did you hear that?
What the? Oh. Da, 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 da. Press A to attack the current target. X, Y, and B will trigger the associated special move or spell. Open your radio menu to see all of your abilities. Left trigger opens the radio menu. Okay. Potions hold all healing items, and quick heal will use the most appropriate. I feel like the game's a little loud. Hold on. Alright. Potions holds all healing items, and quick heal will use the most appropriate healing item. Whee!
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
And we're all a bloody mess.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
Oh, fruit. Don't mind me, Nan. I'm just gonna raid your larder. Eat mushroom.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Just a dog being a dog.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead. Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
Ma'am, I will cut your head off.
Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms.
Aww.
Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Damn stick drift.
Good evening, my lady.
I think it was right here.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk.
Is this game just half cutscenes or something?
Ah, here is my lovely
I can't walk 10 steps without getting a
I take it by the
cutscene.
presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
My hound ate at the kitchen.
You've always had a way with her.
No need for
Darling,
mother
you
to
remember
know
Lady
about the
Lander,
rats.
Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Weren't you drunk?
You're too kind, dear girl. Didn't I spend half the salon trying to convince you to marry my son?
And made a very poor case for it, I might add.
Oh.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
And she says that after seeing you whacking stuffed men in the courtyard, sweating like a mule.
Your daughter's prowess with the blade is most impressive.
I was quite the battle maiden myself in my day. But I think it was the softer arts that helped me land a husband. All evidence to the contrary.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship.
Hey. Am I gonna get a cutscene when I walk through this door? Holy shit, I was able to go through a door without a cutscene. Holy shit, 2 doors without a cutscene.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That
A
sword,
sword.
Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain.
I have a feeling he's gonna die.
Disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
He is as mortal as anyone, despite his refusal to believe.
Now, love, no need to be grim. I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
In Antiva, a woman fighting in battle would be unthinkable.
Is that so? I always heard Antivan women were quite dangerous.
With kindness and poison only, my husband.
This from the woman who serves me my tea. If it's any consolation, I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you up here, warm and safe.
I am positively thrilled that you will be so miserable, husband.
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Orin. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come?
I love how she emphasizes now.
Oh, if I were a Grey Warden, little sister, I'd have my eye on you. Not that father would ever allow it. Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
And miss having both my children in one place before I leave? Not likely.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Orin. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you? It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough. Enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Sure I do. Sure I do. I hate when games have you pick a voice and then literally your character never fucking speaks. It's bothersome to me. Are we under attack? Woof, 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 woof. Yeah, see, that's not... I don't consider that speaking, though, Kerr. It's like... Why make us pick a voice if we never hear it aside from during, like, item pickups and whatnot? It's like, at that point, might as well do what Knights of the Old Republic did and just get one person to voice the male and one person to voice the female. And then... just roll with that same voice no matter what. Not make us choose a voice that we will never hear.
My lady, help me! The castle is under attack!
Whee! I used to be an adventurer like you, and then I took an arrow to the back. Come here, you asshole! Oh, how dare! Oh, the dog finished killing off that other guy while I'm still trying to take down the archer. Damn, that is one beefy ass fucking dog.
Over here. Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt? They never got through the door, thanks to you. A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Hal's men. Why would they attack us?
I fucking knew I didn't like him.
You don't think Hal's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed. We must find him.
Die.
And trust his mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
Loot. I will level up in a minute. You have earned enough experience to gain a level. Level up now by pressing... I don't want to level up now. I want to get my loot. Hey, doggo leveled up too. Boop, 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 boop. Yes. And then for me... Doot. Hey! Another talent. Mapping abilities. To map abilities to the battle menu, open the radio menu with left trigger. Open the spells or talents menu. Highlight the ability with the left thumbstick and press Y to map to X, Y, or B. Hold right trigger to map to an alternate set. Okay. Well, I don't have anything. But I am going to loot these assholes. Dude. They did not.
My little Oren. What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
Fiends?
How he's not even taking hostages. He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go. I don't want to see this.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, how dare you guys make me play this game? I've literally just played a game where a child has died. And you're making me play another game where a child died. Damn sadists.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere.
First we lost Phoebe and... Well, what else was I supposed to choose, Kerr? It's the only background for the human. But no, first we lose Phoebe in Odyssey, and then we lose Hemu in Origins, and then we lose Shadia in Origins as well. Too many kids have died on stream.
Don't be foolish. You would throw your life away? The front gates. That's where your father must be. Listen, darling. We haven't much time. If we can't find your father, you must get out of here alive. Without you and Fergus, the entire Kusen line dies here. If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle.
Kerr, that's not even my second, third, or fourth choice.
Escape. Do you hear me?
And there's only 3 choices.
Then survive and visit vengeance upon him.
Alright. I didn't want this. I wanted a map, piece of shit. Currently equipped items are highlighted in blue. Use left thumbstick to change categories and A to equip and equip and unequip weapons. Okay, so let's put this on because I like a dual wielder.
The castle has fallen!
Once again,
I'm getting out of here!
Can't walk 10 steps without a fucking cutscene.
Ah! Here they come! They're right behind me!
I'll get on it.
Don't drop me!
I'm back! It's a good day to die.
I was about to ask what the red number is, and then I was like, Kate, you're a dumbass. The red number is you taking damage. Hey, hey! No one said you could use magic.
Have mercy on your soul.
Hey, hey, hey! I wanted that plank bonus. I cast Pakistan. Ow, man, these people are really coming at me with those arrows, aren't they? I said to attack. No one said you were allowed to cast Pakistan, you little piece of shit. Game, I am not going anywhere without looting all of these things. Because knowing my luck, I will miss something that is crucial. There's a wizard. Ow. At least the wizards live up to their squishiness. Oh, that was bad. Everyone else is dead!
Go! Man the gate! Keep those bastards out as long as you can! Your ladyship, my lady, you're both alive! I was certain Howe's men had gotten through.
They killed Oriana and Oren. I can't believe... Are you injured?
Don't worry about me, your ladyship. Thank the Maker you two are unharmed. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Howe's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly. When I last saw the Turn, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
And loot. Loot the wizard. I don't care about your saving piece of shit. I want combat. Murder. Bloodshed.
Got it. Now you'll get no mercy from me.
Aye. This guy's got a fucking hammer.
I'll get you a knife. I'll get on it.
Fucking Pakistan. Hey, I wanted to attack that guy. That's why I fucking moved.
It's a massacre, and no one's getting out alive.
Did I miss the door? I did indeed miss the door. Oh, they killed the elves. Fucking bastards.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce!
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there. He can't get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. House men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My daughter helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised. I did not wish to leave your father alone.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, I beg you. Take my wife and daughter to safety.
I will, your lordship. But I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
The king will see justice done. The Grey Wardens, however, must face the Darkspawn above all else.
He is right, pup.
I will take the Tyrna and your daughter to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then your daughter joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us. We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our daughter will not die of Hal's treachery. She will live and make her mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you. My place is with your father. At his side to death and beyond.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Oh, hey, 2 achievements.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother.
I was low-key expecting a 3rd one to pop up.
Know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago, to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit.
It's Arthur Menethil.
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met. Is it about your father? Your brother has been concerned about him. Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word. No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds. We are all in danger, my friend. Nothing can be done until your brother returns, and that will not be until the battle is over. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his praise.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Yeah, he's definitely this game's version of Arthur
What the king
Menethil.
said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
God, threatening the king, Jesus, well, insulting the king.
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Terran Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Is that all there is? How dare you take my dog, you bastard! Alright, there we go. Subtitles finally on. All the way up there. Okay, so left, right, left, left. Duncan, you're supposed to be taking my dog with you, not letting him just run freely like this. Do you not understand how dangerous this dog is? It ate like 5 rats, 25 men too. No. We gotta wait. We gotta wait on Duncan. We gotta wait on Duncan. No. No. No.
Hey, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Stop. No. Quit your happy barking and wait for Duncan. Man, this dog doesn't listen for shit, does it? Wait, no, wait for Duncan. Fine, get lost.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Morel, and we contemplate the dead.
Wait,
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you.
Yeah.
The grumpy one.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. You're not the first woman to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
Now, what on earth makes you think that I, in heavy armor and carrying around swords, am a mage?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit, from High Ever. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize. Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
Because people don't think that women are good enough fighters to be part of an elite strike force against the Blight?
True, but if you're here, what does that make you? Ouch. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Ow. I just banged my elbow.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
You have gained a new party member. Press left or right bumper to change which party member you're controlling, or press both to select the whole party. I don't understand what the select the whole party thing's all about.
Any last wishes I can make her above. Hear the prayers of your sons.
Duncan! This idiot won't stop following me.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How'd you do?
And this here is Daveth, a fellow from Denerim.
A
charmed,
fellow.
my lady.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
That's me, the new girl.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit. For the joining itself, I'll explain more once you've returned. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with. It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
Wait, didn't he say there were 3 things that we were supposed to do?
Path. I will see you when you return.
Yay, more idiots to have follow me around. Because that's what we need, a family of idiots.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turn Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Are elves treated badly in this game? I have this feeling that elves are treated badly.
I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Use the directional pad to target specific creatures or center them in the radial menu using the right thumbstick. Huh? An inner ring highlight indicates a target is acquired. Any ability used will be applied to that target. Okay then. Interesting control.
Bet you I could kill it in 2 blows. Now
oh, that's a lot of dogs. That's a lot of Alright, puppers are dead. Oh wow, they dissolve fast, don't they? Okay then.
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Well, I hope you don't get attacked by more wolves.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Sounds like you are a coward.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Oh, that's funny. Oh man, I can't loot these guys. That's lame. Ooh, flowers.
That flower, white with a red center. The Kennel Master at Ostagar was asking about those. The Kennel Master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting Darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Sounds like I didn't do any thinking, just grabbed it, so... Darkspawn! Why are you guys glowing red? I said attack him!
Say I didn't warn you!
Oh wow, there's actually quite a few of you, aren't there? Alistair's getting fucked up. Alright, there's 2 vials of Darkspawn blood. Ooh, chainmail. Am I wearing chainmail? No, I was not. I am now! There, yes, press X to compare. They're the same. Also the same. Oh, that's not cool. I wonder what they did to deserve being hanged.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Darkspawn! Kill them all! Can I get you back? Die!
Is this the dwarf Darkspawn? He's so short. Now I'm going getting fucked up. What the fuck? Hey! Ah! No one said that you guys should show up out of nowhere. Stealthy little shits. can I loot now, please? The enemies are like way the fuck over there. I don't see how. I can't see them. Come on, game. Let me out. Thank you. Ooh, only rogues can open locks or disarm traps. Their ability is determined by their cunning and talent. How dare. Are one of you by chance a rogue?
Not a chance.
You assholes. Not a single one of you's a rogue.
Let's get what we came for. And head back to Duncan.
No end to these flying things.
It's being attacked by wolves. That is amazing. Alright, there's the last vial that I needed. Rigby's last will and testament. Oh, Jesus. Damn it! How dare you! I just want to jump down, please. Let me down. I would like to come into the out now. Or I guess in this case, I would like to come into the down now. How dare you? No one said you could appear. No one said you could appear out of nowhere either. Especially not right on me. Oi! Okay, so I can't go swimming. I don't give two shits about your autosave.
There, more of them.
A darkspawn maid. Interesting. Ow. Hey! Hey, let me out!
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
That was rude. Oh yeah. Well, that was a weird gurgle. A pouch of ashes and an excerpt from local myths and legends. Those better be some damn good local myths and legends. A pile of stones covered in a fine layer of dust and ash.
Alright.
This might have been a mistake.
Alright.
What the fuck is this thing? I probably should have read that book first, huh? Because this is probably what that book was all about.
You can get off my back.
Sure, whatever you say.
Greetings. It is good to finally have a moment to speak with you.
No!
Indeed.
I did not say to talk to you. Enchanter's Footing. Only mostly died. Oh, I can't wear these? How rude. Damn mages, then mage lock mage here. Dude, quit with the freezing of the game for the autosave. Where the hell are the others? Get your bitch ass back here! This is level 2 stuff. I should not be on. This is level 2 stuff. We should not be dying. Oh shit! Shit! Going through all my fucking potions just to not die. Party member revival. One of your party members was knocked out during combat. Any sustained ability the party member had active was deactivated. He or she will also now have an injury. Remove them using injury kits, which are located in the potions part of the radial menu.
So,
no, I don't
we spent all that time waiting for,
you fuckers.
Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
An enchanted dagger, ooh. Every time, wrong button.
Well,
who's that?
Well, what have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey?
Neither?
What say you, Scavenger or intruder? Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish.
Oh
Shall
my
I
Jesus.
guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
Beautifully said, Alistair.
How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. 'Twas my mother, in fact. Yes, my mother. Did you assume I spawned from a log?
A thieving, weird-talking log, perhaps?
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads. If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
Why not? I do not meet many people here. Are you all so mistrustful?
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your woman's mind give you a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as these boys do? If you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
Call that back your own mama.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Da, 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 da.
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Yeah, go. Duncan! I got your papiers!
Greetings. Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers? I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it. Thank you for your assistance, then. Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds as I'd feared.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful? Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
So I can't have two puppers? That sucks.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining. I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later. If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
We can't do it here at this nice pretty bonfire?
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Oh, Jesus. Was the audio getting weird for anyone else? Ugh.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight. Don't we? The Grey Wardens have saved the world from Darkspawn before. I'd say they know better than anyone what it takes. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten, and that one day we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
I have a feeling that Sir Knight is about to back out because of this.
Make us breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
Are you kidding me?
I am sorry.
If we refuse to drink, they murder us. That is some fucked up shit.
But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
Barely take the sip.
From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Like death?
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
This far, like as if there was anything to do before
Take
this.
some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Level up. Level up. Alright. 7 points. Okay then. Let's do that. And that. Ooh, skills to pay the bills. But lockpicking is exclusive to rogues, isn't it? Even as a warrior, I can't pick it up, can I? 3 talents. Riposte. The character strikes at a target once, dealing normal damage as well as stunning the opponent unless it passes a physical resistance check. The character then strikes with the other weapon, generating a critical hit if the target was stunned. Ooh. Let's grab those. And this. Oh, hold on, what's this one? The warrior adopts a challenging posture that increases enemy hostility with each melee attack, drawing them away from other allies while this mode is active. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this. That should mean I now have these things. Wahahahaha. Hey, I got my doggo back.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the lady from High Ever I met earlier? I understand congratulations are in order. Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
We need the beacon. Without it, Logain's men won't know when to charge.
You see? Glory for everyone.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Logain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The circle
We
of
will not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Logain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Logain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right? Yes, so am I.
You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
No heroics. Proceeds to play the heroic card.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Alrighty then. Oh, so it's not a thing if I have to go out into the wilds to get up. Can't walk 10 steps without a goddamn cutscene. Can't even make it to the quest location before the game says, "Hey, here's your cutscene for the quest." The doggo has stripes.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
Something tells me it doesn't, though. Damn, they got a whole fucking platoon of war dogs, don't they? Uh-oh!
For Ferelden!
Really hope that's not the tower we're supposed to be going to.
Let's cross the bridge.
We're off the bridge and away we go. Okay.
There.
Ah! Ah! Ow! No one said you could hit me. Oh wait, nope, this way. Oh, I thought he had a level up. I thought that's why it had the little plus by his name. I guess not.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Darkspawn! Kill them all!
Why are my swords on fire?
Alright.
I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but it's like...
Someone's gonna fall and it sure won't be me! Isn't there something better we could be doing?
Yeah,
Killing
preferably
things.
not having to fight these things. That doggo level. Let's see. The Mabari lets out a loud howl, stunning most enemies nearby. Mabari charges at his enemy, dealing normal damage if the attack hits and knocking the opponent down unless past the physical resistance check. Let's go with this one. Oh, you did have a level up. Oh, what's this? Doesn't matter. I don't know what to do for him, so I'll just give him an auto level.
Twisted creatures!
Why are there so many of you pieces of shit? Chainmail boots! God damn it, every time. Pressing the wrong damn button. Gray iron chainmail boots. Ooh. Full set of gray iron chainmail.
Darkspawn!
With flaming swords.
You'll get no mercy
Oi, no one said you could hurt me. Oh. Ow! Oh, you sick sons of bitches. And yoink. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why does he have the plus sign next to his name, next to his icon? No, no, not this one. Or at least I don't think this one. Ah! Hey, let me up the ladder! Oh shit.
Twisted creatures!
Alright, Kerr. Enjoy your lurk.
I can't do that.
Well, damn it. Well, why can't you? How dare you resist? Are all of the chests in this game fucking locked or something?
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here. Good point. I need to stay focused. Kill first, ask questions later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Tyron Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
No end. Blasted thing.
Oh, Jesus, shit, that's a lot of stuff. How dare you not let me level up in combat? That's just rude. Leveling up mid-combat is supposed to be the godsend that saves me.
Let's make this quick!
Alright, I guess these don't become... I guess, like, when I level it up, it overwrites or something. It's the only thing I can think of. Let's grab this one. No. Huh. I don't know anymore.
We need to get to the beacon. The king needs Loghain to charge.
You know, I know the game told me how to change my oh, but why is it not switching over to the second one? Oh, I have to hold it. Okay. Well, I have both the dual weapon sweep and the weapon flurry, but I don't have that other thing that I had earlier. I was doing 2 strikes at once. There we go.
Of course. Darkborn! Kill them all! I'll get it. That's
Oh, yeah. How many more floors I gotta get through?
Better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Someone's gonna fall and it sure won't be me!
Hey, who said you could run away? Oh shit, I'm dying. God damn it! Fucking stick drift. Ooh, a steel dagger. Every time. Wrong button. Oh, I'm using a steel dagger. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I'm using an enchanted gray iron dagger. I want to compare. There we go. Let's see. I do +4 damage. Yeah, unfortunately, because this is enchanted, I'll stick with it. Yeah, actually, that might be why my weapons are on fire. Because the
Twisted creatures! Can I get you a light? You can get off my back. Alright. No chance
You sure about that? There we go. Aha! Doggos! I don't care much for exploring right now. Of course you would. Hey, no one said you could walk away from me.
I'll get him.
Let's have at it!
Alright, alright.
Are you gonna be locked too? Yes. Why are all the chests in this game locked? That's just fucking rude. The fuck are you? You're fucking ugly, that's what you are. Sure, let's just save right before a boss fight. Come on, someone else get his attention. I need to get behind him. Thank you. Ow. Ow.
My strength is failing.
Ow. Up, please. Thank you. Oh shit. Ow. Ow. Let me up. Ow. Run away. Hey, no one said you could touch me. No one said you could touch my... Jesus Christ, how dare you. Almost lost my puppers.
We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
It might already be too late. Welcome in, cat.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
That's fucked. I knew I wasn't gonna trust him.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Well, there goes Arthas Menethil. Great game, everybody.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased. I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
Nope.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live.
Which friend? Did you get my
dog? The man who was
dog?
to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well. All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Hi.
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal. You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer. I will stay and make something to eat.
Oh, so you'll be a housewife. Finally, a chest that wasn't locked. And of course, this one is.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm playing a warrior. Apparently warriors don't get lockpicking.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
I'm fucking around with my controller and just went haywire. Yes, let's call the witch old. Why not?
If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should. All that I wish you to do is what you are meant to do. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon. All Grey Wardens in Ferelden are gone. Except for us. I've lost everyone. For the love of the Maker, don't back out on me now.
But why not?
Somewhere in the wilds. Now that would be quite the feat.
And what about everyone else? We can't let all their deaths be in vain.
Ah, to have lost so much. It would be difficult not to cling to hope, however faint. You two have much in common.
I can't do this on my own. We have to do something.
Me, I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution. I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help. The Owl would never do what Tairn Loghain did. I know him too well. I still don't know.
You can know somebody however well you want. Doesn't mean you know what they'll do.
He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
Yeah.
I don't know how to contact them, or if they're even on their way. We need to do something now.
You have more at your disposal than you think.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Come to think of it, that would be nice.
Well, don't expect me to do everything. There is, however, one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives. Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance, whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
Well, that's going to be a lot of stew that the old lady has to eat.
I am at your disposal,
her
Grey
own.
Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
If you worry that I will summon demons and transform into an abomination, I assure you I will at least wait until you are not looking.
I feel better already.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Okay then. Yes, just bombard my screen with the fuck ton of quests, because that's what I want. Alrighty then. What are tactic slots anyway? Tactics. In the tactics screen, you can define how a follower will use abilities and other actions. You can select from a range of general behavior and preset roles. Behaviors control weapon switching and general aggression levels. Presets allow you to see how your character will react to specific conditions. Presets automatically update when the follower acquires new tactic slots and abilities. No idea what any of that shit means. And by the way, Kat, I have a smidgen of bad news for you. This does not feel like my kind of a game.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Ooh, called out.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Oh, damn. Enclave, while yes, this is a nice game, you might enjoy it, it's not my kind of a thing. Especially not with my controller acting up.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess the pretty one is the leader.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut
Insightful,
up.
but also
Even
an
a Shamrock
idiot.
would have understood that. Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules. Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
Oh,
What do
you
you say, gents? With that kind of
fucker.
bounty, we can retire. Let's be heroes to the kingdom.
I see enemies ahead.
And see, like I said, controller being weird. Because I was not moving. My controller has some seriously bad stick drift, which is why I need a new one. Also, this game just feels too passive for the combat. I like being able to spam my buttons.
All right. We surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all. Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
You apologize.
What are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier. I'm not going down without a fight.
Can I get you a lamp? You can get off my back.
Hey, buddy, I don't think that was a fight. You literally just lost your head. And Kat, that all depends on, because I have down in that bottom left-hand corner, a little community challenge. If we're able to get the funds for a new Xbox Elite Series 2 or Core controller before Assassin's Creed Mirage, as well as an Elgato capture card, then I'll be playing Assassin's Creed Mirage on Master Assassin difficulty with the full synchronization feature turned on, which means permanent death. If I die, the entire save file gets wiped. On the Microsoft Store right now, the Core controller, I believe, is $120, and the Series 2 full package is $150. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
So the Elgato capture card, both the HD60X and the HD60 Pro on Amazon are about the same price, around $150 CAD.
I agree. Have you looked at them? The treaties, the ones we got from Flemeth. With these, we will be able to ask for assistance. Maybe even raise an army. There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi.
Yeah,
I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away. I can give you directions, if you like. He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is. If we head eastward, towards the Brisilian Forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully, they will still be there. We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy. That will be at their tower on Lake Kalenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is. If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Just a suspicion.
Then you have a plan. Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it. I'm not sure I like any of it either, but we don't have a lot of choice in the matter.
I mean, we could always just flee and die.
You could run and forget about it all. Let the Darkspawn do as they wish until other Grey Wardens come. If they come.
That's what you call a choice?
It may not be a good choice, but it's a choice nevertheless. We all choose our path, even when it seems there is only one direction we should go.
How enlightening. At any rate, I'll stay with you whatever you decide. Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
See, this is what I'm talking about the stick on my controller. I just walked that far and I didn't even touch my left thumbstick. And a lot of times it keeps canceling my attacking because I start moving. Damn it, of course there'd be a river in the way. I can't just go straight. I guess it's kind of hard to go straight when you're not straight. Oh great, another cutscene. I'm calling it now. Hey!
If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you.
No cutscene. I'm surprised.
Ah, look how they moan and wail and gnash their teeth. Sad to watch.
Just gonna casually steal what's in these crates. Don't mind me.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
There's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
How dare you accuse me of thievery?
I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves.
If it's not a cutscene every 10 steps, it's a save point every 10 steps. Well, we are out of the tutorial stage, so probably won't have as many cutscenes popping up, hopefully. I'd rather play a game, not an interactive story.
I can't do that.
Get back, Sandal! Don't let him touch you!
Well, that was a waste of a skill.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged. The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal.
Sandal?
Hello, boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way. Grey Wardens? My, that does rather explain a lot. No offense, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Fucking cowards. See? See? It's not a cutscene, it's a save point. Especially a freeze your screen save point. And then another cutscene. I really hope no one watching has epilepsy.
Bad dreams, huh? Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight. I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too. Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Well, that's rude. You could have just let me go back to sleep, you asshole. Oh, hey, it's you guys.
It's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Feddick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes? I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
If it's not a 100% discount, I'm going to be disappointed. It is not a 100% discount. How dare you? Jesus Christ, those are expensive. don't even have a gold. Jesus Christ, dude. Bards, dancing souls. Of course you'd be. I don't know what's worth anything. Boy. Well, my wife is hollering about something, but what that something is, I haven't a clue. Sure, let's pick up the helmet. Why not? Every time, pressing the wrong button. Oh my Jesus, I look like a fucking idiot.
Hello. The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed. He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have
Enchantment!
Enchantment!
Enchantment? Okay, so I guess we go over here.
Indeed.
Yes.
I would like to leave now. I would like to leave now.
Oh, why, you little... Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look. Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Okay, cool. Cool. I want to fucking leave now, please. Cat, how am I supposed to leave? It's not letting me leave. Never mind, I figured it out. That is very stupid.
Twisted creatures!
Did this thing just heal? Little shit, no one said you could heal. Hi. Well, this is definitely a weird travel mechanic.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
Let me guess, you're an idiot.
I don't know. I doubt it. I've never lied to you.
Oh, thank you, Cat.
Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Al Eamon exactly? I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Al Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
You're a royal bastard.
Ha, yes, I guess it does it, that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry. Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. Al Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me. I suppose you're right. I wasn't raised as the Arl's son, though. If you're picturing that, I slept in hay out in the stables, not on silk sheets. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall, and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Owl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming. Let's hope not. I'm the son of a commoner and a Grey Warden to boot. It was made very clear to me early on that there was no room for me raising any rebellions or such nonsense. And that's fine by me. Now, if there's an heir to be found, it's Al Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
Aren't you?
See? I knew you could do it. It's easy, isn't it?
Alrighty then.
I thought I saw travelers
And
coming down
another
the road,
cutscene.
though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us? The Arl? Then you don't know. Has nobody out there heard? We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
No Arl? What happened to Al Eamon? What is going on?
He's deathly ill. And we don't even know if he's still alive. We haven't heard from the castle in days. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Al Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far. if you'll come with me.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan, though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes, though I'm just as surprised about that as you are, believe me.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things. That Loghain pulled out his own men in order to save them. That Cailan risked the entire nation's safety in the name of glory. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very familiar. Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother? Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault. Some call them the Walking Dead, decomposing corpses returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me, though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arl Eamon.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
See, walking on our own. Just walking on our own.
I'm so scared, Father.
Alright, so the story of the game is definitely interesting. Sadly, this is not a game that I can feel comfortable playing on stream. Partially because Kerr informed that, Zolo informed that there are potential nudity scenes and there is no way to censor them through the game like Baldur's Gate does. As well as the sheer frequency of the cutscenes occur. And there she goes walking on her own. Trying to get shot by arrows. The sheer frequency of the cutscenes make it feel like I'm playing an interactive story rather than playing a game.
I don't want to think about it. I guess this might be the last night after all.
Kerr said that most of the nudity comes when you're romancing somebody, so just simply don't romance someone. But just the fact that it still exists in some capacity makes me too terrified to feel comfortable playing it on stream. without being able to guarantee that it won't pop up. Because I don't want to get banned if it shows up and I can't do anything about it. But the frequency of the cutscenes makes me feel like I can't really interact very much with chat or even just talk out loud to myself. So I will end it here. Not the stream, just the game. I'm going to switch over and play an hour of Assassin's Creed before dipping out for the night. But, Kat, just for you, I will still play this kind of during some downtime when I get too bored with Odyssey. Just so that way you can still chit-chat with me about it. And also tell me an idiot for the shit that I do. This just doesn't feel like a me kind of game for stream, you know?